Greetings, I am CrossKnights, and this is Age of War 1, despite the fact that there's an ad for Age of War 3 there. That's a little bit confusing. But yes, I was reading a comment from one of my old Flash videos. It was either Army of Ages or Age of War 2. And they were like, you mentioned Epic War. Are you going to do an Epic War thing? And I remembered that years ago, I was going to do an Epic War video, but then I didn't because I was unable to beat the final boss. Now we're talking like 8 years ago, nearly. So I was like, I'm a better gamer now, right? I can probably figure out how to beat the final boss. And that's what I did. It was hard. I don't bemoan myself for not beating it the first time. I get it. It's not easy. But I'm now powerful enough to defeat this long arch nemesis, Epic War. So it is a very simple game, and it is similar to Age of War. Very similar, actually. Eventually, I'm probably going to try to figure out something to do with the music and the sound effects, because the sound effects kind of rough, to be honest. But yeah, troops come after you, and at first you only have one type of enemy one type of unit that can fight them. So your main defense and attack at first is this arrow. Now I'm controlling this. I'm holding A, and A is shooting it, and I can control the angle which these arrows fire. So I just hit up a little bit. It's firing a little bit farther. But they're getting closer and closer. Here. Takes 3 hits to kill one of these little goblins. But in the meantime, I can hit 1, and that will summon my most basic unit, the Hobbit Troop. He's kind of equivalent to one of these stupid little goblins. Now, one of the biggest grindy type things of this game is that you have mana. Mana controls everything, your ability to control anything that's not directly your arrows. And once it gets to a certain point, in this case 20, I can hit R, and it will increase my my mana pool. So we want to summon another Hobbit. Now, you notice that there's, it's not just little gargoyles and ghouls right now. There's a bigger guy. He is the second enemy. He does considerably more damage, and he has considerably more health. So we definitely want to fight him down, because a single hobbit can't take him. A few hobbits might not be able to take him. Also, there's the power-up. That'll cause arrows to rain from the heaven. That has no mana cost. It's not even that great, to be honest. You can level it up later, but even then, it's not all that great. I mean, it seems like it didn't even hit most of those goblins. So, but this is the first stage. For right now, it's really just about spamming hobbits. Now, I gotta remember, the problem is I've been practicing the other Age of Wars, so I haven't noticed. Your arrows can hit your allies. Now, they do almost no damage to your allies, but they do stun them, so it's not a good idea. Eventually, because of that, you kind of have to stop supporting them with arrows. Like, I just hit poor Frodo number 86 in the head there, which we don't want. But they're getting a little fountain of resistance here as I keep on making them. Now, the next upgrade for mana is 24, so I'm going to let my mana build to 24, and then I'm going to upgrade it, and then I'll continue my Hobbit onslaught. But yeah, goal is simple. Get your troops to the other side, have them destroy the base. In fact, I might not even need to do anything. I think they might have it. Yep, they're doing their damage. Alright, upgrade. Mana is now, quite heavy. I think we're good, though. The only thing that could stop me right now is one of those, big guys coming and just killing all my hobbits, which could actually happen. It's not happening yet. That's right, you hit that castle with your stick? They might have swords. I like to think they just have sticks. And there we have it. Later on, I will be speeding up or maybe even cutting out gameplay, because the game's, you know, it's longer than the other games of this type that I've played because there's 15 different stages. But the important thing is that at the end of each stage, you get experience, and you can use this experience to upgrade your army permanently. Now, I don't even know if I can get anything right now. The answer is no. All the experience I got is useless. The cheapest thing is 1,500, so I don't know how this is gonna go, but let's go right on to the second stage. Aiming. Fire. Alright, cool. The second I get to 20 mana, I'm going to train mana. You notice my mana is increasing by like 1 each second or so. It takes a little bit at this level, but once I upgrade my mana... Well, that was the wrong button. Upgrade mana! You notice that it should be going up faster. It actually doesn't seem to be going up faster, huh? The other thing is that you get mana by killing things, so it's not just by waiting. So it makes sense to spend in order to get some more mana at certain points. Let me see. There. Aiming for the big guy there. Yeah. Oh, that poor hobbit. And boom, I just got 5 mana from killing that guy. I think my mana regen does increase. Like, that's not just the other games, does it? I mean, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't actually increase mana, or... Yeah, no, you have to upgrade mana regen. Well, I'm just giving incorrect information here at the beginning of the video. Sorry about that. It's that the problem is I've been playing Age of War 3, so... I'm thinking about it from their rules. Though Age of War 3 doesn't have mana. It's Age of War 2. Whatever. Don't you worry about... Oh, okay. Don't you worry about my ramblings, but do worry about that guy. He is the 3rd unit, and I still only have crappy little hobbits. So upgrade mana. Yeah, so he's dead, mostly due to arrow fire, not due to hobbit attack. Hobbits only do 10 points of damage, and they have 60 health. Which, you know... might be an arbitrary number to mention since you don't know how much damage or health the enemy has. I'm just shooting poor Frodo in the head. Let's see. You can actually scroll over enemies. Yeah, so the bigger guy here, that's just a goblin. All right, so the goblins are actually better than the hobbits. Well, that's great. If I could just get this bigger guy, though. The orc, okay. Yeah, he does 15 now. He actually seems to do less damage. No, 15, okay. So they do the same damage, it's just those big guys have a lot more health. They're actually not as beefy as I thought they were. But I just sent out a crap ton of hobbits, so that should be helpful. I should have been firing this entire time. I think we can do this. I believe the big fat guys are trolls. They might be able to do some damage to me that's not great, but if I could just hold them back with my hobbit army, I should be okay. And then next, oh jeez. Aim up. Aim up. Bullseye! Let's use my power. Alright. Well, they killed all the hobbits, but I did kill him. So... training mana. Now, let's see here. Yeah, no, your mana doesn't go up higher. It just increases the maximum amount of mana you have. Alright, so that's Age of War 2 I'm thinking about. But, yeah, Hobbit Assault. Initiating Hobbit Assault. Let's aim for, the Orc, who is the bigger guy. Boom. It's kind of satisfying just to hit someone in the face like that and have them fly backwards like Bert. With this many hobbits, though, I can pretty much take out an orc in one volley. The trolls, on the other hand, not as much. Now, each hobbit takes 5 mana to make, so right now I can make 6 to 7 hobbits real fast, and I'm going to do so. There we are. Now, hopefully there's no trolls coming. But I think we're overdue for one, so... we're doing this. There it is. I got about 8 hobbits there based on the amount of damage I'm doing. But now we're gonna double that. We just don't need any trolls. No trolls, please. There's a troll. Well, he's gonna troll me in all likelihood. Yep. He's murdering my poor guys. Alright, we're all dead. So now, let me just, just walk forward. It'll be fine, guys. That's 3 hits. Alright, he's already under. I want to just try to kill him before I send out my hobbits. And then we'll, send out my hobbits. I want to lose my hobbits. Plus, in this amount of time, I'll be building up a lot of mana. Boom. Boom. And killing him should give me a lot of mana, too. Now, come on. There we go, and pop, there's my mana. Alright, it's all about the Hobbit spam now. 1 million hobbits at my command. Or, you know, like 15. I guess like 15 would be good. Rain from the heavens. Alright, here they come. 13 hobbits to sow the destruction of my enemy. Here. And I'm just gonna keep on making hobbits now. We're going all in. Because I think the trolls are kind of on a timer. I just need to destroy the base before they make the next one. Alright, this should be a lot of damage. Yep. Like 150 or so. Ah, there's a troll. Crap. Alright, we might still make it, though. Come on, 800, 600, 420. Pow! That's pretty good considering I got no upgrades, but that's enough experiment to get some upgrades, so let's do that. Now, what do I want to upgrade? I could make the hobbits more powerful, but I think I'll actually do both. I'm going to make it so that I can now get elves. Now, actually, instead of making the hobbits more powerful, I'm gonna go on some self-reliance. This will let me do more damage with my own personal arrow attacks. So, let's see here. Yeah, more frequent arrow firing. Like, almost like twice as fast, it looks like, the rate of fire. So, elves, I believe they're 10 mana, yeah. They are equivalent to orcs in power level, approximately. If I send out one elf, they should be able to do some decent damage to some goblins, but instead let's use my newfound arrow ability to try to pummel him. Can I kill him without him getting through without positioning? Almost. He's at the very least very weakened. And there's my elf? There's my elf. Let's get a look at him. Here he comes. Badass long-haired man with a cool sword. Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of these goblins are going to be weakened somewhat. That guy just got slain. Let's do another elf. That's right. These goblins already have arrow holes in them, so that one didn't. It took all 3 hits for him to kill. Soften up this orc. Train mana. Now, I know training mana is actually not as important since I realize it doesn't increase regeneration, but, you know, still matters a little bit. Alright, how's that troll? Okay, they killed the troll. Excellent. No, maybe I should have gone all in on this because we're here already. And let's see, that one of the elves is almost dead, though. And they're both gone, but they did some damage. They did 200 points of damage by themselves. That's pretty good. Another elf. Summoning arrows. Alright, the orc is already in range. Pow. Goodbye. Alright, whatever. The elf will take care of him. Let's send a hobbit and another elf. Move up, because elf is already in my attack range, which we don't want. Ooh. Wish I could have helped him out a little bit better, but here we go. Yeah, there we are. That away. And sending hobbits as backup. Alright, is that a troll? That is a troll. Now, hopefully the troll, like, steps out of the castle, because otherwise the hits will go to the castle instead of the troll. I think we're hitting the troll directly. We did. Good. Alright, I gotta keep the pressure up then, because it's hopefully gonna be a little bit before another troll comes. And we got 8 units currently. Most of them are not in the battlefield, though. Alright, direct damage. We're only doing about 40 per tick, so I don't know if this is going to be the time. But I'm not going to go all in. I'm going to build up mana now. I'm assuming these guys are all going to be wiped out before the castle's done, and then I can respond with a much greater force. And oh, the forces are holding. All right, we lost someone. Yeah, they're falling pretty fast now. We're down to almost half, however. I mean, maybe I should have kept the... I probably should have kept up the pressure there, actually. I think we could have done it. But that's my fault. Here comes a troll. Alright, so I'm gonna get to like 40 mana. Yeah, alright. Elf. Hobbit, hobbit. Elf. Hobbit, hobbit. And there he falls. And elf. Rain from the heavens. And let's see if I can weaken these guys. Perfect. You're exactly where I want you to be, troll. Excellent. Go forth! We're going all in now. I should have gone all in before. I was being more cautious than I needed to be. Elves and hobbits together. There we are. And that is not a troll. That is the thing that comes after a troll. That is the 4th unit. Oh my. He's gonna wipe us out. Oh, never mind. I killed him. I killed him hilariously. I was worried for nothing. Yeah, this stage is over. Bye. You cannot defend against the forces of good. All right. So, few options. That's not an option. These things increase your mana, and mana regeneration is amazing. It's not the most exciting upgrade, but it is a really good upgrade. So, there's also get more mana with each kill, if you don't want to be passive about it, and gain more experience, also very important. But on these first few stages, you know, you gotta be very careful what you pick. Then there's all of these things, like, you know, more castle health, traps. It's not the best idea to get those early, I would say. I can get dwarves, though. I really want dwarves. I mean, I feel like I should have gotten the mana regen, but, again, boring. So, Battle 4, let's see how I do. I now have my 3rd unit. I do have a problem with the design of the dwarves, because they are massive. They are huge, huge beings. But they have like 3 times the health as a hobbit. And I mean, I guess that makes sense because they're also as big as the trolls. But that's fine. I think they just wanted to show like these are the big burly warriors, so visually they didn't want to make them smaller than the elves, I guess. I'm guessing that's why they did that. I don't know. So I'm just gonna weaken some guys. No, I actually killed them without changing the position of my arrow. And then this. That, like, didn't even hit that orc. That is annoying. Down. Just want 25 mana. There it is. Come, mighty dwarf. Mostly known for the fact that you're huge and as big as a troll. Like, look at that guy. You don't want to mess with that. Even the troll's like, I don't know, man. That might be a little bit much. Bam, bam. What, he just like electrocuted him. There's like a little... And let's train mana once. I do want more than 50. I think I'll train mana twice, and then I might be good. There's another troll. We want to help my my massive dwarf friend out with that. There we go. You don't even have to deal with the troll. Alright, let's start making a push. Bzzt, bzzt. Yeah, I just hooked up some car batteries to my axe, you know, that's how it works. And train mana. Maybe I'll train mana one more time. Now, what is this thing? I don't even know. Checking is hard. You have to position your mouse, like, perfectly. It's a troll. So this is a troll. What's the other thing? An ogre? Maybe. I don't know, but I made short work of it. Alright, stopping arrow support. And sending in reinforcements. Yeah, that's an ogre. Okay. I'm getting ogres and trolls confused. Unfortunately, yeah, dwarves and these guys are kind of equals, so... Since he was outnumbered, he's going. Plus, those little guys are stepping in front, which is really the little guys are the hobbits are quite useful throughout the game because they just run in front and absorb hits. Like, it's not that they do damage or can take a lot of hits, but they will protect your more important warriors until the time comes to make a gigantic push. Where are my arrows at? There we go. Let's help out. Because unfortunately, my first front line of dwarves did not get to make it through due to the massive amounts of trolls. There. So I'm not gonna go all in until I have like let's train mana one more time. That brings up to 86. And let's just kill some and build up. Unfortunately, I cannot help with that troll. Or ogre, whatever. But there are 2 dwarves. As long as little guys don't stop us too much, I think I'll be able to take them out pretty quick. All right, I got him, but At what cost? Cost of about 1 dwarf, 2 dwarfs. Okay, let's do this. Because I reached max. Dwarf, elf, hobbit. No, hobbit. Hobbit. Hobbits also run really, really fast, so if an advancing army is coming, send out some hobbits. They'll slow them down. They're the distraction troop. Alright. I wish I'd helped with that troll more. I'm helping now, though. There we go. Another dwarf is ready to join the fray. And yet another. Due to the magical power that we got from sacrificing that gigantic, disgusting beast. Here. Okay, troll's going into my attack range. Hopefully he won't reach my guy. He reached it, but he should be pretty weak. There we are. For every ogre we kill, a dwarf will replace him. Now, will we actually make it to the castle this time? Stopping arrows. Frodo caught them, though. It's fine. Let's make some hobbits to try to run in front here. Is that 2 dwarves in the front or 3? I think that's 3. That should be enough to kill him pretty easily. Also, support. There we are. More dwarves. We're going all in. Alright, I don't see a troll, but, okay, ogre and a troll. That is not what I wanted to see. That is not what I wanted to see at the same time. Okay, never mind. I love seeing that. Send more. At least if they're gonna die that quickly. There goes a dwarf. I think the dwarf is not hitting that troll. Yeah, that's unfortunate. He's protected by the castle right now. I'm a little bit confused as to when the AI decides to hit the castle or the troll, because I know they can only hit one target. So, but sometimes, like, things behind the castle are just not going to take damage, and sometimes they are. So there must be some algorithm that determines that, but I don't know what it is. Now, the question here is always, when you're being defeated like that, do you keep the pressure up, or do you hang back so that you can build up magical power and do a force that can actually get through their defenses? I think right now I'm just going to hold back. So, yeah, we'll just take out these 2 trolls. Yeah. Alright, dwarf doing okay, but he must have taken a lot of damage there. Yeah. I'm gonna train Mano one more time. I want a bigger force than I was able to make last time. Alright, troll done. Gives me 10 mana. That is nice. I keep on confusing trolls and ogres. I can't help it. Alright, getting close. And that dwarf is holding strong. Good God. Not... Alright, there he goes. It's gonna be like, he has to be pretty close to dead, right? Let's, let me just send out an elf right now. Let's weaken this troll. Elf, hobbit, dwarf. Magic. Dwarf. Hobbit. Elf. Waiting. And dwarf. Alright, good. Here comes an ogre. Another dwarf. Alright. I don't want that orc. I want that ogre. Well, I got him a bunch of times. I don't actually know how much damage my arrows do. I could probably figure that out, but I haven't. Or it's an orc. It's an orc! It's an orc! He killed my dwarf! Reinforcements are coming. That guy's done. Yep. There goes the hobbits. This troll better get a commendation or something. Orc. Bam. Yeah, he just wiped out like half of my push. So bad timing on my part. So yeah, I decided to hang back a little bit. Just try to keep them contained, but yeah, that was pretty rough. I don't know if this is a large enough force to do anything either, because we didn't even make it to the castle with that last push. Because, you know, one of those jerks came. What is the absolute... Yeah, no, I can't shoot any farther than this. We're getting close, so hopefully... Can we just get to the castle so we start doing direct damage, please? We are doing direct damage. Hopefully someone's also hitting that troll, but at least we're doing something. Yes, the troll's dead. All right. Damage. Before they send a real troll. Whatever, you guys know the difference between an orc and a troll, right? The orcs are the big fat ones. The trolls are the lumbery ones. Mr. Lumber Arms. So we're down to half. Well, not yet. Now we're down to half. We got some dwarf reinforcements coming, but I think this assault might be doomed before they get here. Unless that troll dies, which it doesn't look like he's going to. Yep. I thought so. Now, I held back there for a long time. Unfortunately, I wish I hadn't. That would have been a really good time to push, but you don't always know. Because they only sent out little goblins there. They didn't have anything in the reserves. They kind of crapped themselves out there, so now it might be too late. They might be building up. I don't quite know how the enemy spawning goes. I know it's not entirely random. I'm pretty sure once a castle takes a certain amount of damage, there's a chance that, like, some really big, powerful guys just kind of pop out all of a sudden. But, yeah, no, if I had just pushed harder there, this stage would already be over. But I'm pretty sure this push will happen unless we get another troll that just kills everyone. But we're doing a little bit we're doing like 80 damage per hit here. Yeah, only goblins are coming. I think I wore the enemy army down. Excellent. There we go. So I just wanted to introduce the game. I do want to beat the game, though. But I don't know if I want to make this individual video much longer than that. I will be cutting out more later, probably. Especially at the beginning. Later on, it really becomes about just mana training. Just mana training, mana training, mana training. But for now, I am CrossKnights. Part 2 will be coming eventually. I just want to see how people like this. Usually people like it when I play the Flash games. That is how a lot of people found me. And I have been trying to figure out more to do. It's just there haven't been Flash games that I've really wanted to play and that I've been able to play through to, you know, make sure that I can beat them and actually have an interesting strategy or whatever. But that's that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in part 2. Later.